It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show with Lady Love, Bad Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. We gon' wake that ass up. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show. We give you what you need, yo. You need, yo. Every 3 times a week, yo. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, and Cheese Show.
Yeah, bacon, egg, and cheese, about to wake that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Wake that ass up. Told your big daddy when you wake your ass up. Yo, what is you waiting for? Wake that ass up.
After we do the show, then stop. Then what? Subscribe it like it's hot. After we do the show, then stop. Now what? Subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. Now subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. BEC, so subscribe it like it's hot. So subscribe it like it's hot. Subscribe it like it's hot. New Jersey, make some noise, Jersey.
So that thing is so funny. You said, Jersey, make some noise. Jersey, why Dizzle? What's up, man? I need some music for these TV placements. Let's work. Bring the beats.
I sound like Fabio Foreign on that song because I was mad hoarse that day. Like today, I sound like Pop Smoke, rest in peace. Sound like Macy Gray. This is not even my normal voice. I feel like my voice is a little more angelic than this.
Yo, it's mad funny, bro. Let me see. I waved that Babs. Babs is here. Babs send a request. There we go.
Yeah. This is a public service announcement. No more games will be played. No more games. The Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show with Lady Love, Bunny, and I go by Miss Lissa. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. It's the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. Let me give you what you need.
Yo, shout out Overflow. Overflow texts me every day, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11:59. Told my son, we on.
Let's go, Overflow.
Shout out to Overflow.
She engineered that session. That was a funny session. We'll never forget that day. Shout out to Overflow.
Overflow. Yo, them bars that she spit. Yo, I seen her video with. Remember, dude say he was doing the challenge for the LL Cool J beats, and Overflow. She really was overflowing. It's so funny. You know, like she's rapping and her lips is going like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Overflow killed that verse. Shout out Overflow. Shout out to the kitchen, bring the beats. Star, we love you. Everybody supporting the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show. We are here in the building,
and we want to build the kitchen up. So if you are looking to add to the Bacon and Cheese Show, we are looking for creators. We're looking for content enthusiasts. If you love pop culture, if you love music, if you love the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, we love you and we need you on our team. Email the BECShow@gmail.com. We would love if you have experience in whatever you love to do, but if you don't, we can help you to gain that experience. Just email the BECShow@gmail.com and we will handle you accordingly. Al?
And this Saturday, we are live in ATL Queens Court. Queen of the Ring presents Queens Court. Bad Bunny Girl First Aid. She's already know the box. Bam! Tickets are on sale right now. They still on sale. Hit the link in my bio. Cop a ticket. Hello.
and what's my favorite slogan?
Give it up for the ladies.
That's right. Everybody support the movement and get familiar with the Queen of the Ring channel on YouTube. All of these battles are classic, epic, and the platform is forever growing and always inspiring others. So please do hit that Queen of the Ring link in her bio, support the movement, and don't forget to support Lady Luck's movement too, because she's putting people music on television shows. She is doing amazing things. working with different networks. She got Lizzo's show. She got the Bravo network on Smash. So if you are tired of your friends throwing your mixtapes away, crushing weed up on your cheek, Lady Luck got you, okay? You're going to get your played by people that actually want to hear it, okay? Stop trying to force your music on your friends. Give it to Lady Luck. How do they get in contact with you?
The information is on my page. We look for some, it's not like what Miss Lissa described.
Yes, it is.
She did a better job last time. She said doing music placements. What up, Yasmin? Yeah, we doing music placements. Everybody been getting placements, man. So make sure you hit me up. All the information is on my page. You can hit that email, and me or my assistant or somebody on the crew will get back to you.
That's right, and it's not limited to rappers that nobody want to hear. If you got country music that people don't want to hear,
no, I'm not doing that.
Your friends is like, no. Lady Luck has a TV show for you. If you got disco songs, if you are, what's the DC music box called? All of that music, okay, and more. If you have emotional tracks, she has a show for everybody. It's so many different, ways that she can get your music heard. So
speaking of an emotional track, I'm about to make like a EP with really emotional records, like for the people. Since Luck said that Drake album is for the people that's like in good spirit, they not stressed out, they got good credit scores. I'm gonna make an EP for the people that are living in stress. The people who are on stress, the people who are on stress diets, who need somebody that could be able to understand where they're coming from. So that's what I'm gonna name my album to, Stress Diet. Just letting y'all know that. So you heard it here first. The BEC Show. Bam.
I'm not even gonna listen to it.
Well, speaking of music that people are listening to, Azealia Banks has Black Twitter. So we all know that Azealia Banks is a controversial artist because of the things that she says. But the music that she's creating over the years has not gotten its just due. And now that Drake and Beyonce have dropped their new EDM, house music vibes, Black Twitter is saying, put some respect on Azealia Banks' name because she's been doing this kind of music for years. Her first EP, 1992, had these kind of vibes. And we're going to play a quick little snippet because we know that we ain't going to get blocked for that because nobody, and we're going to discuss accordingly. Sorry for the sound issue. Raw, maybe you're reciting the raw, the appetite for life in the house of the moon, the island of raw, maybe you're reciting the raw, the appetite for life in the house. So, like they said Azealia Banks, and this is true, she's been making this kind of music for years. So they're saying, even Kelly Rowland was messing with the EDM, the house music vibes for years. So how do y'all feel about people not putting respect on Azealia Banks' name?
Well, shout out to Jersey, because that is definitely a Jersey sound. That is something that we originate out here. Shout out to all the Jersey DJs, that's out here that's been doing this for a very long time. I don't know why I'm drawing the blank, but y'all know I love you. J Hood, DJ Kid, there's a bunch of people out here. So shout out to y'all. Azealia Banks, I've had crossings with her, she's very dope. Azalea's very dope, for her to hang out with Elon Musk and even get crazy with him is nuts. But outside of who she is as an artist, outside of who she is as a person, I can appreciate her as an artist. And I'm glad that they're bringing light to her. I'm glad that everybody's like, excuse me, I'm sitting in a weird chair. Everybody's like, shout out Azealia Banks. She been making this kind of music and she been eating those beats. So her songs, that 212 she got, Runway song and all that. So shout out Azealia Banks, part-time friend of the show.
It would have been fire for an Azealia and Drake record. I would have been here for that. But it's politics and it's relationships.
It's not
and
politics. She done said that Kanye did stuff with her and Elon Musk and what's another actor's name when she with RZA, like, she was supposed to be in that movie. Like, sometimes the things that we do, if people can't deal with you outside of the music, it makes it hard for your artistry to shine. And Azealia Banks, she has a blowtorch when it comes to bridges. So,
It's always the
you
women
know,
that burn the bridges though, because it's a lot of nasty men out here that are disgusting, attitudes disgusting, like very hard to work with, but people work with them. So, but when it's a woman, and even if she's hard to work with, the thing is do she get the work done? Is the work great? Because I could work at McDonald's and it could be hard to work with the bitch that's dipping the fries in the goddamn grease. Okay, so at the end of the day, she's still on the job, but the bitch could cook some good ass fries. So at the end of the day, that's all it is for me. How's the work getting done?
It's like
Period.
a food
well,
restaurant in the hood. Like they always got the worst service and the best food. But something I always say is that it's called show business. So it's like, yes, we have the show part down to a science, but it is a business. So like Luck was saying, it's easier to get things handled when you're not difficult to work with, and that's
When you got balls and a
yeah.
well,
penis.
no, when you don't release statements, and sometimes when she be ranting and raving about certain people, it be true. But when you calling people prostitutes and all kind of stuff, and you going after all of the it girls, and you're releasing direct messages between you and Nicki Minaj, and Azealia, like I said,
50 did it. 50 did it. Kanye did it. People still work with them. I don't understand. I'm just saying they did the same exact thing. The same thing. 50 records people, releases it. He go in on everybody. Kanye did it. He even went in on the president, and he got an Adidas deal.
But you gotta be in like Luck was saying for the Drake album, you gotta be in a certain tax bracket to do that, right? So you have to pay the cost to be the boss. 50 could do that because 50 has created his own platform, and that's why we always encourage everybody to own your own brand, create your own platform, create your own. So that way, when you have ownership, can't nobody take anything from you, and you could say whatever you want because you have your own platform. So that's just
Whenever a
own company
female bust shots,
money. Like
she going crazy. When dudes do it, it's funny.
no,
That's it.
no, okay, whatever. Let's move on.
well, speaking of busting shots, G Herbo's firstborn son, Yo San, is busting shots. I know that G Herbo is called G Herbo, but I think that Yo San might be the actual G of the family. We just love him. So let's look at this video of Yo San and his father, G Herbo.
No, bro, you can't see nothing, bro. What, dude? No, bro, stop touching me.
You want to fight or you want to run your mouth?
King, I used to live next door to Dick and Mama D and Lisa D on the street. How I go from bars on the scene, go to the TV screen, my past me. I never check the track. Gucci bag, Gucci size, Gucci sandals, Gucci teddy bears.
Now, you know, of course, there's always going to be haters and people saying that he's acting too grown. But I just wanted to share that video and get everyone's opinion on Yo San asking his father to square up. You want to talk or you want to fight? What he said? You going to run your mouth or you going to run up?
No, bro, you can't see.
Babs, how you feel about that? Was that your baby?
I think that Yo Sean is a very cute little kid. At the end of the day, they were playing, and so people play fight with their children all the time, especially dads.
I think he saw his
They do it all the time.
I play fight with everybody. I was just in the store, and it was this very, very big man, and I said, "I'll dunk on you." He ain't even turn and look at me. He just started laughing. He just started laughing. He ain't believe in my junk. You know what I mean? So, like, I play fight with my nephews and all that. So, I think that him being in his life, the internet is annoying. It's not even the internet. It's these comment sections. It wasn't as bad in MySpace days. Like, people really think that what they have to say matters. And I agree. Everybody has a voice. Everybody is somebody. But y'all be saying some dumb stuff. Like, shut up. You people just be having an opinion just because they could say something. It's an asshole. Everybody got one. I don't be agreeing with y'all. Like, people's going in on Beyonce on Twitter. I'm like, shut up. You just need something to say. Shut up. And they was making fun of Uzi Vert for recording in the Balenciaga store. He's laying on the floor. You know what I mean? And the girl like, JT, is this your man? Are you going to stick by him? You can't even afford Balenciaga, let alone be somebody who could go in the store, lay on the floor, and record in their store with their clothes. You know what kind of status you got to have for them to be doing what they doing? You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, y'all know I'm biting my tongue in the comments, and they still messing with us. They still messing with our badges. I just emailed Instagram, but I'm just saying, like, nah, man, y'all wild for that, man. You know, y'all just say anything. Like, I'm gonna just say anything. Man, shut up.
Well, speaking of wild and saying anything, another celebrity son is on a rampage with his mouth, and it is Kanye's baby. We're going to take a look because Kim was not. She was trying to get him to stop talking.
Say hi. Hi. This is called Instagram Live. Hi, weirdos. Hey, stop it. Hi, Mom. If you're watching this, I hate you. Hey, see. I'm watching it. Hey, put your t-shirt on. I'm gonna Mr. Man. Say hi.
This is a good boy. This is a good boy. Kanye's kids are going crazy in that Kardashian house. How do y'all feel about young Saint and his outbursts?
First of all, mad people in the comments was laughing and was saying those are Kanye kids for real. I thought that was hilarious. That people were just like, yo, those are Kanye kids. At the end of the day, kids are kids. They repeat what they hear. At the end of the day, yes, a lot of people that's watching them are weirdos. And he probably do hate them because they follow them and they stress them out and they probably definitely repeating what he's saying. Like, so I'm going to tell you this story real quick. So one time, my friend, she was talking about one of our other friends' daughter. And she was saying how annoying the daughter was. And now my friend's daughter was there. She's young. She like 4 years old. And so now the friend comes over and she got her daughter with her. No, she comes over. She don't have her daughter. And my friend's daughter says, "Where's your annoying daughter?" And we're like, "Oh, shit." And then my friend like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, where's your annoying daughter?" Like, so I believe that they definitely heard. They repeating what they hear. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I would love to hang out with them, bring my son, and he will turn up because yeah, he would be saying the same thing. Hi, weirdos.
Speaking of weirdos, welcome to the show.
Okay, I'm up here. Y'all can hear
Yeah,
me?
we hear you.
My junk working now? We
Where
sturdy?
you calling from?
Okay, I'm calling from New Haven, Connecticut. Shout out Brooklyn Babs. My cousin fucked with her Ray
What's
Sean.
good? What's
She
good?
knows, so I already
Already,
know she fire.
What's
Find
good?
your
CT in the building.
Find your angle. You getting me dizzy, man. I'm getting dizzy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm driving right now. I didn't even expect you to answer.
So
People will be declining on Instagram.
So how do you feel about Kanye kids getting on live with their mama and saying hello, weirdos, and the way they feel about, what's going on the internet? If you're watching this, I hate you.
I'm gonna be honest. How old is Kanye kids? Because I feel like at the end of the day, everybody got their own opinion. And now for social media, kids think social media is a base to express their feelings, but it's really not. To me, it's not. I don't think it is. Can't front, because anybody could take the way you expressing your feelings in a bad way. Anybody could take it in a good way. Because they kids might take it as I'm just venting. Like, I'm just venting to the world. Like, I'm just telling the world how I feel. But they don't know that their parents is getting talked about because of how they venting and how they making themselves look. Like, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, of course. You're a handsome black brother. You're like a melanin king. But what you bringing to, man, Lil Duke 203, tell them where they can find your music.
Oh yeah, you can find my music on every social media platform. I got a couple shows coming up. You can come see me at the Jada Waiter, Ari Fletcher Fabulous Pool Party at the American Dream Hall, July 30th. I'm gonna be in Boston at the Doughboy concert for all my people up here. That's from Massachusetts and Cambridge, Mass. July 15th. You know, we just going up.
Okay, active.
Going up.
Already.
You active. Well, appreciate you, Lil Duke.
All
Make sure you
right.
follow this Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Show, the squad. Somebody just wrote in the comments that they saw me on TV last night. They have a show on A&E called Secret Origins of Hip Hop. I've been outside. I've been running around, so I guess that I missed my episode. But shout out to Eve. Shout out to Master Pill. They got my mother. Gave my mother her own episode. So what month is it? June. Yes, my mother's episode should be coming up. So catch Secret Origins of Hip Hop. I'm gonna have to catch up on that. And we out here.
Yeah, it's on A&E, right?
Yeah. I missed
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You know, I'll be watching.
I went
Shout out to Lady Luck Mom, my mom. You already know the vibe. Check it out. A&E, she's on there. Period.
That's y'all second mamas.
Yeah.
to the both of you. You deserve a whole garden of flowers. So get these flowers and smell them while you are.
Tell your mother she needs to start her cooking talk show again. Luck Moms had a show where she would cook, and then you would come over and you would eat, and like she would interview you. And now that Lady Luck is rich, she could really cook the best lobster and filet mignon. Like I need a redo. Off of Lady Luck's money. So at the end of the day, tell your mom to start reboot the show. And I need to come on one of the episodes and give her my menu that I want, since y'all living the lavish life.
Yo, Miss Lissa, shout out to Miss Lissa today though. Look like she about to drop a dope album. I'm trying to figure out if it's like an R&B album or whatever it is. But
It's EDM, baby. It's
EDM.
It's EDM.
Giving me her vibes.
So I've been hearing that a lot. Shout out to her. I've been hearing that a lot, though. I don't even know why, but people been feeling that. And I be feeling Gabrielle Union vibes when I see you, Bunny. And you already know. Who you said people say you look like Lady Luck? You said Monica?
Money.
I know that's right. Money. A former Tesla employee rejected a court-ordered settlement of $15 million in a racial abuse case against the Tesla company because he wants more money. So he initially sued for $137 million, but the judge said that he felt like that was too much, and he wanted $1 million. And he said that he had about 15 days, or he had a couple of days to decide whether he wanted the $15 million, and the guy kindly declined and said, no, I want all my money. Do y'all feel like the man is being, he's crazy, but for $1 million, do you feel like he deserves more money? So in the case, he was saying that he was the elevator operator at the corporate office, and that he was being called the N-word. They were slurs, and he was awarded $15 million instead of $137 million. How do you feel about that? Welcome to the show. What's your name? From?
What's poppin'?
Matt Hoffa. What's good, Brooklyn?
What's up, Hoffa?
What up, though? What up? What's poppin'?
When we get to come to the barber shop, when we getting in there?
First of all, hold up. The fact that I haven't even been in the barbershop yet, and this is my fellow Brooklyn brother, it's kind of spooky to me.
Yo, I'm not gonna say nothing about that because your partner's been on the show multiple times, so that ain't
not
me.
From Brooklyn, they from the Bronx. That's like you got the B's mixed up, brother.
He invited me and then took my invitation back, but we're not gonna attack him today.
Wow, I did that. Hold on. I did that. Really?
No, I love you. He's like, look, you gotta get a little more hot in the streets, and then we bring you back up. But Matt Hoffa, one of the greatest battle rappers, so proud of him. Transitioned over his show podcast is doing really great on YouTube. Make sure y'all check it. It goes up every time on YouTube, even if I'm looking for gospel records. So he's doing really good. A lot of controversy there, and you've been going viral a couple times. You done have some clips on that one.
God is good. God is good. That's all I gotta say. God is good.
Listen, when you turn the hate into being great. I'm gonna say that because it was a time when they was trying to put their foot on my boy neck heavy, and my boy said, "Fuck that shit." I like, listen, I create lanes. This is what I do. And so
Right.
at the end of the day, he created a lane for himself. It's popping. I want to tell you, I'm proud of you as
Thank
well
you.
for doing
Thank you.
that. Brooklyn love all day. And yeah,
Thank you.
BEC, we need to come sit in the barbershop, but we need beauticians in there. I want to get my,
Word, 'cause I
my
can't get my
wig
wig
done.
today. I can't get my.
We could do that. We got this men versus women thing. Whenever y'all ready, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We can go to war.
Miss Lissa,
We
this is
talk
better.
about it.
Math Hoffa, this Miss Lissa.
Say it again.
Media Maven, this is Miss Lissa. Miss Lissa, Math Hoffa.
Hey, Matt, how do you feel about today's topic?
I got on to say shout out to Kanye's kids.
Okay.
Shout out to Kanye's kids. Like, I love that. You know what I mean? I love that. That was dope to me because I guess when you're such a high profile, and the kids know that, like, they have awareness of what's going on out here. And I just love that. I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? Social media isn't important to them. And I think that, that's something that everybody should be like. Well, not necessarily not like, forget social media, but just understand, like, you don't have to be, you could live your own life. You don't have to watch other people living their life all the time. So
And be affected by what people say.
Because I know that Kanye was upset about his children being on social media. Do you think he was pleased that Kim is still putting the kids on?
Yo, you know Kanye was somewhere like, yes, shut it down. I love that. That's dope. That's fire to me.
About this Tesla topic, do you feel like the former employee that was awarded $1 million for the racial abuse that he was endured while working for Tesla, but he wants 137 million? Do you feel like he should have took the 15, or do you feel like he's right in declining until he gets what he wants?
I'm a firm believer.
What happened was,
Go ahead.
what happened was he won the 137 million, and the judge felt like it was excessive, and he dropped it down to 15 million. It was like, nah, I'm walking away, because he feel as though the amount of money, 15 million, is not enough to hit them in their pockets hard enough where it would change their behavior. So he felt like 137 million was enough for them to say, hey, wait a minute, we got to straighten up. So he said he's not taking the reward. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like, I got two opinions on that. One, I'm gonna speak on his case, and two, I'm gonna speak on the word nigga. For him, I'm a firm believer that in this world you get what you go for, and if you go like hard, if that's what you feel like you deserve, you should go for that. And I don't think nobody should tell him, that's not something you should go for, because if he had to endure that, these companies need to straighten up. They need to have more respect for their darker skinned employees. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget that shit. Like, go for that 130. I hope he get it. Then maybe we see a change out here. Maybe some of these corporations, because I've been in the corporate space before, and I see the ratio, the difference of, okay, this black guy been in this position for this long, and you got all these other races just going up, and it's not due to his work, it's not due to his performance, it's due to, racism. So, get everything you can get out of that. Get everything you can get out of that. Now, as far as the word nigga, I think that the reason why these companies and everybody's going to keep getting hit with these lawsuits is this word is like realistically in the hip hop world or in the culture, when we use the word, we're not using it to describe a race. We're using it to describe, it's usually just a substitute for male or man. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if we're going to use this word to yank money out of people, go ahead, because this country been yanking money out of us since the beginning of this shit. But realistically, I think that universally, that word we should stop
putting a color on that word because we don't use it like in that form. You dig what I'm saying?
But we know that when they're using describing a man, so it's just like, you know, the context and
yeah, the context that they use it in
about
is,
the color of
and
his skin.
usually
So
every other race they use it for that context, but we don't. Like if a white cop pull up on me, I'm like, yo, this white nigga was bugging. You know what I mean? Like we don't talk like that. We don't put a color on it. But if you want to put a color on it, give me my bread.
right.
Give me my bread.
Right. I'm saying the same thing because the word nigger actually came from Niger, which is over in Africa, and because the oppressors or the colonizers, they've been chopping everybody's language up. It went from Niger, if I'm pronouncing it right. They couldn't. They became nigger. So then it became just like the swastika used to mean peace, but then somebody corrupted it. So they said nigger, which really meant king or black from where it originated from. The countries Niger and Nigeria, and it just means a lot of black people. That's what a lot of black people. But they tried and put a
I think when they used the word, they didn't know what it meant. They didn't know what meant king. They didn't know what it meant those. It was like, you know, picture somebody from the South trying to say Niger. It probably get twisted after a while and become nigger. Right. So, as far as the definition of it, yeah, if you want to claim that, claim it. But anybody who want to use it as like a derogatory derogatory term towards a black person, pay that bread.
Hello.
Pay that bread.
There you go.
Or get punched in your face. One of the two.
Because Miss Lissa is here for that. I say that, whatever. I just feel like if you say that word to me, that means that you're really upset. And it's funny to me to see people really upset. So I'm not going to swing on you. I'm probably going to laugh. It's going to be really hilarious to me. I'm going to be like, damn, this nigga tight. Like, woo, this nigga turning red. And it's going to be funny. Like, but Miss Lissa is here for knocking everything off the counter and shutting down the whole shop. Like, she's here for that.
I'm with that. I'm with that because kids don't have, like, you got tough skin, Babs. You know, look, you've been through a lot. You got tough skin. Like, these kids don't have tough skin. So if now I'm in a different tax bracket, I send my kid to school where, you know, the ratio of black kids is very small. I don't want nobody using that word against my kid. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't want them to be singled out.
Right.
So no, yeah, knock everything off the counter. Use,
I know how you feel about that because my son
got it from. I was in Dunkin' Donuts. I was 16 or 17. I was with my grandmother, and my grandmother needed to test her sugar, and she wasn't feeling good. Long story short, the white woman ended up calling me a nigga. My grandma looked at me and said, "Slap the shit out of her." I said, "All right, grandma, no problem, grandma. Okay." My grandmother's from the South, so my grandmother was hurt. So my grandmother told me to hurt her, and that's what I did. My grandma said, "Now you know I can't go to the police." And I said, "Well, I'm gonna see you at the house." And I left before the cops got there. Okay, and hopefully the statute of limitations is full, because if the woman see this, it's not gonna get me canceled, miss.
Nah, statute of limitations is 7 years, so you good.
All right, be good, be good.
Let me say this real quick, Matt. As far as I do understand what you mean about your children going to school and it's not being allowed. And my son is the only black kid in his class. Like, so it's kind of weird for me because when he was going to a different school, the all black school, certain conversations I didn't have to have with him because he was in his environment. But to be in this environment, it's like sometimes I even get leery. I had a shirt that said like Black King, and I didn't know if I should let him wear it to school or not because I was like, are they gonna feel the way? It was just weird, and I've never had to think that way when he was in the all black school. So I totally get it.
Did you let him wear the shirt?
Yeah.
No.
Now
you should.
Send him to school first day. Yeah.
Because he is the king.
Yeah.
He is the king, and everybody needs to know it.
Yeah, Matt. Before you get out of here, we appreciate act like this is an official interview. We're pulling up to the barbershop. But now that you are in a different tax bracket, you're looking good. The lighting in your home is even different now. There's more sunlight coming in. Well, yeah, that's good. I knew it was some type of high rise going on. Look at God blessing you, Hoffa. Would you turn to battle rap? Because a lot of us met you rapping rap. You know, only rapper on Smack that's smacking rappers. Would you return to it, or you just so far on with the paper? So,
well, I signed a deal, so I'm probably gonna drop an album before that, and it's coming out crazy. I got Kamani Marley on it. I got Ransom. I got some of the best spitters in the world on it. I'm not gonna drop it, but it's coming. As far as going back to battle rap, Babs. Now you know the time I had in that motherfucker. You know niggas they really tried, but they ain't had nobody never had their foot on my neck. But niggas definitely try to keep me out of shit. But I love the culture so much that I don't think I'll be able to stay away for another year. I don't think so.
You know,
I'm excited.
Dope about you. A lot of battle rappers don't get the transition to someplace else. You know what I mean? You'll have people with deals like myself, Cassidy, and Spliffs and Cannabis, whatever. People will come in, but they came from someplace else and they come there. But it's very hard for battle rappers to transition to another field and you know, and power. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who watch the show, they might not be familiar with Math Hopper, battle rapper. You get
right.
So, you know, kudos to you and flowers, whether they're green flowers, smokable flowers, or roses. We just want to give them to you on the Egg and Cheese Show. I'm beyond proud of you. I'm a little salty about you rescinding my invitation, but I'm definitely proud of you and what you've done, because it's one for the culture, you know? And
definitely. And not sending the invitation is probably get back for something, you know, whatever. But anyway.
Oh, we got
can make it happen, though.
Luck loves to go. Luck loves to talk shit. Luck is a. Want to start with me? Do you want? You want to start? I don't think you want to start. I mean, it was cold in Chicago. I'm talking shit on here, and I love you guys. So thank you. Thank you for coming on the BEC Egg and Cheese Show. We love you, and I'm definitely gonna hit you up. I'm gonna send some product. We got a bunch of stuff. Lucky CBD. Babs got the battle this weekend. Miss Lissa has all of the new year wear, so we definitely pull up on you. We appreciate you pulling up. All right, cool. Listen, when y'all get offline, just hit me up. Let's set that up. All right,
we on it.
All right.
Yes, Babs, you on it. Yes.
I come there to make sure I don't say too much, because I get drunk and Luck. I say enough sober. So
I might cry on your show.
Shut up, Miss Lissa. Math. Thank you for pulling up.
No problem.
It was great. It was great. And this kind of goes back to what we were speaking about in the beginning of the show, because what you were saying, they were trying to keep him out of one place where they control the environment, and then he created his own platform. He created his own. It's all about having your own, because now he's untouchable and unstoppable because that's his platform. So,
and now they got him where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Before, people could have told Matt, I'm gonna give you this for the battle, but now he pulling up. He's gonna tell them what he wants.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's a different conversation because he cultivated his own audience. Now he has his following. They need him more than he needs them. So it's different. Now, about cultivating and money. Jackie Chan has cultivated over $400 million. And he is saying that when he passes away, he will not be passing along this money to his only son, JC. He said he's going to give all of the money to charity. He said if his son is capable, he'll be able to make his own money. If not, then he will just be wasting mine. So he's not giving his son anything. He wants his son to create his own. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like he is doing a disservice to his child by not passing on wealth?
First of all, there is people like that, and I hate people like that. And I don't want to say hate, but Jackie Chan, you whack as hell for that, because what you're doing is all of this generational wealth that other nationalities are acquiring and giving their children. That's why they're ahead. But I would say Bill Gates said he only leaving 10 million a child, and he's giving the rest away to charity. So what? I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna take you out right now. What do you mean you're not giving me a bag? What you mean I gotta get it out the mud and I gotta be broken? You work this hard. Guess what, Daddy? I don't need to work hard. I'm going to jail for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna make you a martyr. They're gonna make pictures of you and put you everywhere. You're not doing that. Are you crazy?
But let me say this.
No,
10 million is a good start.
right.
So we can't,
That's
people's
still
like, I understand, but it's still $10 million. And Bill Gates didn't start off with 10 million. So he's giving them a great head start. He's like, here's 10 million, nigga. You should be good. You should be able to make more millions with these mills. And if he raised them the right way, business minded, I get it. But I don't understand. I don't understand it. I get it, but what I don't understand is why are you giving it to charity?
Well, they
Like
say my son is addicted to drugs. They in the comments, they saying no luck. That's not fair. The son is just gonna go do more drugs.
Well, if your child is on drugs, no. But I would have something in like a trust fund saying that they will have to prove that they are clean for a certain amount of years in order to get this money, or it will go to my grandchildren, which is they kids if they have children. Now, I think that shit is crazy that Jackie Chan is not saying that he's doing that. Now, let me tell you something. I thought that it was something to do with just some Asian shit. So I was at the doctor yesterday, and my doctor is Asian, and so I'm laying on.
Remember, you part Asian.
Yes, yes. So I'm laying on the bed, and I tells her what Jackie Chan, said. And I'm feeling kind of funny because I'm like, damn, I'm telling this Chinese lady, like, you heard what Jackie Chan said? So anyway, she says, no, that's wrong. I don't agree. She says I sound African, but yeah, she said, I don't, yeah. She said, I don't agree. And then she said it could backfire. She said it happened to somebody she know, and he didn't realize that how it was going to backfire because none of his family fuck with him anymore. His children, grandchildren, like nobody fuck with him. He has this money, but he's all alone, and he's around strangers that don't love him. And
my dad died, and he didn't leave us nothing. He was a Rolling Stone. He didn't leave us nothing but a loan. But my dad was popping in his heyday, in his prime. But my daddy died broken alone. You get what I'm saying? So, like, that stuff catch up to you. So, like, you may think that, I ain't going to give him nothing. They said the son is on heroin, and I understand that.
On the heroin?
Yeah, that's what they writing in the comments. I understand that.
Allegedly, because we know.
Yeah, because that heroin shit is different. I say put something up.
No, I'm not leaving you nothing. But if I'm a well-bodied person and I have a sound mind and I don't have no drug addiction and you got all this money, you talking about you ain't leaving me nothing. But guess what? We both leaving together right now. Nobody's getting nothing. You know what I mean? But if you are a junkie, you did this, I'm not going to leave you nothing.
Well, you could leave something with a stipulation of you need to get clean.
No, let me.
A year, you should have money, to put your child in a facility so that they could, get better. Because what we have to remember is this is a disease. Addiction is a disease. It's not something that you could just wake up and decide. I mean, you can wake up and decide that you don't want to, be on the drugs anymore. But it's a hard fight to stay off drugs. So for you to just turn your back, because the child didn't ask to be here, you could have had the mother swallow the baby, but you decided you wanted to shoot the club up, and now you have a child that did not ask to be here. So you should provide. I'm not giving all your money, but you should have something set where you're going to help your child to not be on drugs because,
No. Just like you said, it's not hard. You can relapse. So you'll get off drugs for a minute, get my
You definitely can relapse. It was a show.
Drugs, don't give them all the money at once. Give it to them and break it down. Okay, if you're clean for 1 year, you're going to get this amount of money. And if you don't stay clean, it goes back. If you do stay clean, every year you get a little bit. It's like an allowance. You got to give them an allowance.
I'll buy you a house to make sure your bills is paid, get you cars and stuff. I ain't giving you no money for you.
They going to sell that fucking house, though. I'm going to say this. Yeah, there was a show a few years ago on A&E. I'm so mad they took it off. It was called The Will. And I'm gonna pull up some of these old episodes and tell it on Bunny Tell because they had some really interesting stories. Some of them with celebrities, and people. Make sure you got. First of all, most important thing, make sure you got your life insurance, okay? Because we talk about Jackie Chan saying, well, he not gonna leave, but a lot of you motherfuckers ain't gonna leave your kids nothing. At least he gonna be able to pay for his own funeral. Y'all motherfuckers is gonna have y'all kids making GoFundMe accounts that I'm not contributing to. I'm done. I'm tired of contributing to funeral GoFundMe accounts for funerals because people need to know that life insurance is a necessity. The same way you put your money aside for your rent or your mortgage or your food or your bud. Like if you smoking bud, but you ain't paying for your life insurance policy, you wildin'. I don't care who passed away. Don't hit me up and ask me for nothing because they did not care about how they was gonna get buried. See, I care, and that's why I pays that. So make sure you got your policy popping, and if you got something, make sure you have your will because it's gonna get nasty out here, and people gonna fight. And make sure you got the right person as your beneficiary. And if you didn't treat your kids right, be aware that if you don't have a will and all of that, that they're gonna be the next of kin, and they will be the one to have the final say.
Yeah.
And oh boy,
I got like
it might not be
I,
good.
I think I'm gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying? But it was the realest thing. My mother was like, "Yo, I do not want to pass around a cup for Lady Luck." And ever since then, I said, "All right." Since the beginning of the pandemic, I had me life insurance. I've had term life insurance before, but I made sure I had to get it because you're right. I don't want nobody passing around the cup and then a person like Babs say what she's saying right now. You know what I mean? What up, Mari? I'll be in trouble.
Yeah, that's just it. I'm gonna do a live or something, but like, yeah, not for nothing. And I'm gonna tell y'all, if you can't get a full life, get a term, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, and term is better than nothing. So, and the term is cheaper. Some people can't afford the full life, so get a term. Nah, he gotta go.
It's the Bacon Egg.
Yeah.
So make sure you are following the BEC Show on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel after the show. Head to YouTube, hit that search box, type in Bacon Egg, the letter N, Cheese Show, subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell because we have exclusive content dropping all the time. Shout out to Brina Beats. Now, do y'all kiss y'all dogs in the mouth?
Never.
Wait, real quick. I don't, but real quick, Lisa, I'm sorry to cut you off because I wanna. You right, Luck. I did kiss a few bitches in the mouth. Now, I want to address a topic that you brought up. I didn't get to say it before Mad popped on about the settlement.
Please do.
I just want to say this real quick. I never understood. I mean, I get it. I understand the game they play on why people settle. They prolong the suit, hoping that you ain't got no money and then you just gonna take it. See me, I sleep on somebody's couch until the court case is over. Okay? I know what's coming for me. I'm letting you know now, I'm not settling. I don't care if I'm not alive to get the full payment. My son will get it. But I will be laying on Lady Luck or Miss Lissa couch like, bitch.
You're gonna get us.
I cannot with Miss Lissa, yo. Shout out to Miss Lissa, the comedian. Okay.
She did her first show at Caroline's this weekend. Miss Lissa is really, her star power is out of control and she's taking off. So make sure y'all get her because today's price is not tomorrow's price. Today's price, not yesterday's price. So y'all got to get it together. No, I'm not trying to no dogs. I don't want no dog licking my cheek because I watch with them dogs. Somebody said in the comment, their teeth is cleaner than yours. You's a liar. You watch what them dogs be doing tonight?
Oh my God.
So she's in a whole relationship, it looks like, with her dog, okay?
Yo. These dogs, like I wake up in the middle of the night and you hear, and you look over and they be going ham between their legs. Like it be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not letting you come lick on my cheek or lick my ice cream or none of that. Like I've seen people out here Like my nephew do that. Like the dog will bite his sandwich and hit ear. I'm like, oh, you are disgusting. But like there's people who love their dogs like that, but I'm not doing that.
First of all, that
He
was
licked his tongue back.
disgusting.
She licked back.
That was disgusting. Now dogs do lick ass, but humans lick ass too. And so you probably kissing somebody that lick ass. Like they lick ass, they lick balls, all kinds of stuff. They put nasty stuff in their mouth too. So you will see a dog
But
licking
I
another
brush
dog ass.
after, and I use Listerine after.
We
But
got
you
list.
don't know if the other chick did that after and you kissed her and she done ate somebody's ass.
That just now, like, and then
I'm
come
just saying in life. I'm just saying in life. So
a horrible
we see
person.
the dog.
That's a horrible person to know she did that. Yo, when I was younger, this boy, he, you know what I'm saying, he gave me a little fellatio. And then, like, right after we went outside, he didn't brush his teeth for nothing. And he rolled the blunt and was passing the blunt to everybody. And I sat there and I watched everybody smoke. Ever since then, I don't put my mouth on the blunt. Because I know what just happened. Like, he didn't even drink a Pepsi after that. Like, he just came outside. Everybody.
After they do that to you, do you feel like that's weird? Because I saw this video where this guy said that if a woman won't kiss him after he, gives her, oral mouth do, he feels that is a problem. So do y'all feel like that it's weird for a woman to not want to kiss after, or a man to not want to kiss after? And is it different for the genders?
Listen, to each his own.
Yeah, it's not Friday.
Everybody got.
You don't want to start talking about rolling L's after licking on luck.
Yeah, everybody got their own thing. I'm not gonna say whatever. I'm just gonna say that I don't really like spit too much. So yeah, that's the most disgusting thing, to kiss somebody and they put their lips as big and they spit on the top. You ever kiss somebody and they breath stink and then you could smell it like it's stuck to the top of your lip? You like, oh my God, then you gotta go clean your face because
that
now
never happened. Who is leaving this long-lasting, lingering breath on you?
First of all, I can't kiss somebody that have bad breath.
Oh my God.
Like
Me that did it to somebody else. They like, look, but you baby, that ever? No. Okay.
That was a quick no. She said, hell no.
Yo, people be having holes in their teeth and they don't go to the dentist. And when you got a hole in your tooth, that could be really stinky. And then they don't tell you. And then you kiss them. And then it's mad wet.
New people, like, who are these people?
I'm about to dry heave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I want to introduce you to, don't ever kiss someone like that again, Babs. Like, I have friends who have dental plans.
I'm really big on people with yuck mouth. I don't do it. Like, we can barely.
I was young.
I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. When people have, like, I don't like it. Let's shift gears because we don't want to. Like, please.
Plug them fucking holes up. If you got a hole in your tooth, listen. Nothing's worse than a hole in your tooth. I don't care if your tooth crooked, whatever, you got teeth on top of teeth. But once you get a hole in your tooth, I don't care how much gum you chew, how much Listerine you gargle, how much lifesavers you suck on, your breath is going to stink. Because, like, ew, and then you got sucking the food out of it, like ew. You got
what are we talking
about?
No. Speaking of dentists, if you flossing with us, we looking for people that like to floss. If you like to buy things, if you like to support, you could go to hit the link in Lady Luck bio and you could get you some stuff. And you could go to my website because I like to floss and wear nice things and all of that. Let's shift gears. Today's chit chat topic before we go.
Real quick, listen, you ever read about somebody that breath stinks so bad that after they talk, you smell it?
No, Bab. Why are you still?
Like, it's like a cloud. Like, after they talk, it's still there. It's like they are sprayed air freshener. Like, they breath. It's like air. Like, it's like it stays there for a second. It's like an after effect.
Years ago, I knew a guy.
Smell like you want to be by yourself. Smell like you want to be alone.
I knew a guy whose breath was so bad years ago. We was in church, and he on the end of that pew, and I'm on the end of this pew, and he yawned, and the whole pew was like, yo.
Yeah. One of the people I was in the band with, yo, and we had to be in the booth together sometimes. Lord have mercy.
I can tell you who I think got stinky breath.
Yo, one time they was in there, and then I had to go lay my verse in the pop-up.
Oh,
I
that's the worst.
You said chopper? You said chopper?
I said, somebody come clean and disinfect this fucking pop-up. This pop-up state.
I'm definitely calling you after the show to find out who this was.
I have an idea who it is, but this is a perfect segue because she might need to keep that secret. Today's chit chat topic is keeping secrets. Are you good at keeping secrets? When you stop being friends with somebody, or if y'all break up, are their secrets still safe with you? We're gonna go to the ladies, and you in the comments, please let us know. Can you keep secrets, and how do you feel about people not keeping your secrets?
It depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it all depends. It depends. Like, really.
Case by
case by case situation. Like, I might not be the person to tell your secret to, depending on who you are in my life. You know what I mean? Like I might be somebody else in your life than who you are in my life. You understand what I mean? You ever had somebody say you their best friend, but they ain't your best friend? Like, that type of shit. Like, I might play a different part of your life than you play in mine. So you think that I'm going to hold on to your secrets, but nah, I'm not. Like, you don't play that role in my life for me to hold on to your secret. So I can be a secret holder, but like I said, it depends.
Okay. So with me, shout out to everybody from all the different countries in the queue. Okay. It's a lot of y'all. I can't even get through. Okay, so I have an ex who I did not, even when she was trying to come for my head, I did not reveal any of her secrets. And that is because I don't want the next person to think that when we beefing that I'm still not who I am. So I'm cut from a different cloth. So there's secrets that I'm just going to take with me. And even when she was trying me and I wanted to put them out, I didn't do it because, like, if she got surgery, I don't want the girls with surgery think they can't trust me. You know what I'm saying? Or she got her teeth done in surgery. I don't want the girls to get their teeth filled. They can't. So it was just like I wasn't.
Now we know she got surgery and her teeth done. Okay.
No, those was examples, Miss Lissa.
Oh.
So I'm just saying, like, I didn't want, I cut from a different cloth. And like if we're friends, it all depends on, like, and who we are in each other's lives. Like, if me and you best friends and we not friends no more, I'm not vindictive and gonna call around and tell everybody your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be the person who, just because we not cool no more, I'm running around doing that. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I was on the phone with Smoking Bro Frazier earlier. Last summer we told each other's entire business, but we were too drunk to remember any of it. So it's in the sea of forgetfulness. But I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on why we not friends. If you start talking shit about me or your boy, I'm opening the window on your ass. Okay, I'm telling it all.
Calling me and they like, you said this. I'll be like, well, nah. Like, if I gotta defend myself, but I'm not gonna release somebody's secrets just because we not cool no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that.
You start talking shit about me,
then
I'm gonna start talking shit about you.
Yes,
period. I'm gonna start telling everybody how your toilet is mad dirty. I'm gonna violate your whole life, yo. I'm gonna tell everybody how you had mad green discharge and you ain't know what happened. I'm gonna tell everybody that you smashed the homie.
How do you know? How do you know of the color of the discharge?
Because I have. Listen, I'm a friend people like to talk to. I tell people talk to me all the time. So people come and tell me. People come and tell me, like, oh my God, I don't know what this stuff is. Like, and I'm like, what stuff? I'm like, oh my God, girl. But girl, if you ever
I had somebody that I got off
research right, like,
they were taking subliminal shots and posting things about me, and I could have said some really nasty things, and I'm taking the high road. I'm not in that space. I feel like it takes too much energy to tear someone down. Like, I'd rather put that energy into me and what I'm doing. And even when I, stop being friends with somebody, I don't have time to, I don't care what you're saying about me. It's not what you're saying, it's what I'm answering to. I'm not answering to or subscribing to any of that. And I want people to know that if you tell me anything, I don't care, we're not friends no more. I'm not telling anything about you, because I'm not talking about you at all. I'm not saying good things about you. I'm not saying bad things about you. I'm not even speaking your name anymore. I give people a funeral in my mind, like, okay, this is done.
I've cried. Like, I think I'm gonna cry today. Like, I have a friend who I confided everything in. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been friends for a very, very long time. So, like, that bitch is one of the most dangerous people in my life right now because of the trust, the amount of trust that I have for her. And one day she was with one of my other friends. They don't even know each other. She has no loyalty to this girl. She don't know her at all. They was together for an 8-minute ride. They left my crib. They were in the car for 8 minutes. And it's somebody who I trusted, like somebody who I uphold to. And she ran everything down to her in 8 minutes that I ever said about her. And it's like, you have no loyalty to this girl. You don't know this girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, my friend who she told, I feel so terrible. I wanted to go crawl in the hole. But I was using this friend as somebody who I'm thinking that I can exhale to you. So sometimes if I have an issue, you my free therapist. I'm thinking that, bitch, get a diary, get a journal.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, get a journal, because, like, this was the homie, and she ran everything down, added her own spice. I was so embarrassed when my friend eventually told me that this girl told her everything. I was shocked that she ever want to talk to me again. I would have never talked to me again. Straight up.
But why go to the people that you have the issue with directly instead of going to an outsider and speaking about, like, is that something that you are,
I feel it with
comfortable
an outsider. This is somebody who I talk to and vent to.
But it wasn't a person. So that's what I'm saying. Instead of going to, like, that person and saying, I feel like whatever you say.
Sometimes people may not understand where you're coming from. Like, you may feel a certain way. Some people it might be difficult to explain to a person how you feel about a certain situation. So with me, like, for instance, y'all know me. I'll tell y'all a situation. I'll get both of y'all opinions to see if how I'm feeling is right, or you get what I'm saying? Am I on the right path with it? That's what it was. Like, it was not anything malicious on my end to be like, yo, this bitch, you know what I'm saying? It was never that. It would be like, yo, what's your opinion on this? And I would say, certain things, but I'm thinking I'm confiding in my confidant. You know what I mean? And it's like, I hope all of us be able to have somebody like that in life. I really do. I hope all.
That's dirty work.
I hope
going back saying that.
Too.
Yeah, that was dirty work. That was dirty work. That was malicious. That was malicious. I would feel like the person hate me.
And I said, what was the point of you doing that? Like, what was you trying to gain? She said, nothing. She apologized. She was like, yo, there was no reason for me to do that. Like, there was no excuse. We weren't even beefing. You just left my crib. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you was upset with me and both of y'all, because the friend of my enemy is my friend. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even like it was that. It's not like both of y'all was pissed off and y'all linked up and was putting the pieces together.
She know why she did that shit, because people do things for a reason. She ain't want to tell you why, but she know exactly why. Like, to be like, yo, I don't know why I did that. She's saying it in that content like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. That's what she mean by I don't know why. Like, damn, I don't know why I did that. That's fucked up. She's saying I shouldn't have did that. But bitch, you know exactly why you did it. You know why you did it. But you wanted a friend. You didn't feel like, you could have conversations. Like, what? Like, but bitch, it was a reason. It could have been the weirdest reason ever. But it's the reason why you did it.
So
you're malicious.
Could you forgive that person and resume your?
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I could never trust you ever again. That's dirty work. Never. And then you saying you don't know why you did it. So not only are you grimy, you a crazy bitch. Like, you a lunatic. You do shit and don't know why you did it. I don't need you around me, bitch. Because, like, you're a fucking lunatic.
I hear you. Let's see how you feel.
Oh, I feel like, like I said, I just feel like I only have one person that I really talk to, and because I trust that person, and I just know that regardless, they're not going to be spreading my business. And for me, just feel comfortable in business. And I just feel like, I trust it enough where I don't tell people's business. And even like when you ask us like our opinions, I understand that, but I always suggest going to the person and also vocalizing whatever the issue is, because it's better that way anyway. Like, you could ask me if I feel like you're right or wrong, but in the long run, you should still go to that person and just talk to them. Sometimes people don't receive, and that's where I understand. Like, sometimes you go to people with the purest intentions, and then it turns into an argument. But that has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them not being able to receive. Like, I used to be like that, like so defensive. But now that I'm in this, heavy season of accountability, I want people to be able to come to me and say certain things, so that way I can take it into consideration and, alter the things that I need to alter, because I'm always asking God and the universe to help me to be my best self. And I can't be my best self if I don't have, like, people, or even myself, me telling me I was wrong, or you hurt my feelings when you did, like, whatever it is, we have to be more straightforward about our feelings. Like, even with your friend saying, I don't know why I did it, like Bab said, you do. It would have been more honorable if she said, you know what, I was wrong, it was because I was jealous, or I felt like, whatever it is, when you come in an accountability phase, then maybe you can move forward and be friends with that person, because they're actually telling you what the problem was, and they're honoring that they were wrong, and also revealing what the problem is. Like, that's what it is. Like, you can't say,
you can't.
well, I don't know why we still friends.
Yeah, and you can't. My dad always told me, don't make excuses for people. And he was like, that's where people go wrong. He was like, people show you exactly who they are. They show you. But we'll make excuses for them. Like, oh, well, she's going through something, or his life is hard. We're making these excuses. They not even making the shit. We making it up for them. That's who the fuck they are. The bitch is a grainy bitch, and that's just what it is, period. But on top of that, on top of that, we even got to be careful who we speak to, because who they deal with. Now, people pillow talk.
Yeah.
Or, that's why I be like, yo, you by yourself, you around. I'm on the phone the other day with my homeboy, and he got me on speaker, but I have no idea that he got his new shorty in the room with him. And we talking about some shit that I would not want her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I found out after the fact, I was furious. And like, nigga, to me, that's a stranger. Period.
Yeah,
that's not your wife. That's not your wife. And even if that was your wife, ex-wives write books too. At the end of the day, I don't trust nobody. Okay? So just know that when you open your mouth and you start talking, that it's a possibility that it could get out. It don't even got to be from the person that you told. It could be from the person that they with. I used to tell girls before I was out, I used to be like, yo, don't tell nobody that you messing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're gonna be like, oh shit, bad. And oh no, that's my best friend. She's not like that. Girl, bye.
It's
Bye.
scary out here, because the person I'm talking about, we're working on a friendship since '05.
Flip 'em.
Friends, you know what I'm saying? We've been friends for a very long time. So to find out, and then so another situation arose as well, and I would have gave them the benefit of the doubt in this situation, but then that other situation is the reason why I this one has such a big effect on me. If the other situation never happened, then the new thing that just arose, I would have been like, I'm chilling. But then now I look at you even more, or scrutinize every move now. And then the next thing that hits me is, what have you done that I don't know about?
Right.
Because the Holy Spirit, like when you move with God, and you move with intuition, and you listen to what things happen. Like, the information that I got this weekend was out of nowhere. it was God showing me, like, it was just the way that the universe lined everything up, and God was showing me, like, look, this is what's going on. You made excuses for the last situation. There's no excuse for this new situation. So it's just very, it's just very sad. But like me, again, like, I'm not gonna be the one who run around and tell your secrets just because we're not getting along. And
Right.
especially like if I'm your confidant, and that's going to the grave with me. Like, all three of us have sat on the phone with each other and told each other some wild shit. And to tell you the truth, I don't even remember some of y'all secrets. I got my own stuff to deal with. So, I just really appreciate y'all as my friends, because whether or not we argue, we get along, whatever it is, I know that I will never go tell, things that Miss Lissa has told me. And, only thing I ever tell people, I don't tell nobody no business. I tell people how I feel about this person.